Looks like it's working. Hello, everybody. Welcome into Thursday. Looks like it's working. Hello, everybody. Welcome into March 26th. I got audio. Hello, everybody. Welcome into March 26th. So that's good. Check your guys' audio in a minute. I think your guys' audio is going to be okay as well. Here's that live with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies with Bill, Rich, Greg, Sam, Jeff Ryman, who just got here, Darren Gilholm, and Max and Chris, or Chris and Max. Darren Gilholm, boys, and Chris, or Chris and Max.
Hello.
Boys, and Chris, or Chris and Max. Hello. We have audio. Well, it's a good thing I checked that because that needed to be checked. It was one of them was right, one of them was wrong. All right, Greg, what do you got? Show us again. I got you spotlighted. We got some potatoes, some corn, and don't know what the meat is.
Sausage.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, go figure.
And I'm having a bad day.
I heard. That means if you're having a bad day, that means me and Robert are having a bad day.
That's right. Good for the gander.
Let's go say hello to chat real quick. Looks like do what, Chris?
I said, well, I told Greg, I said, well, bless your heart.
I don't see no comments on the trailer, so that's interesting. Although I did get a comment in comments about the trailer. Yeah, I watched the Purdue game. That game was a really close game. That was good most of the game.
We got a comment from the sheriff's department about that trailer. There's no taillights on it.
Yeah, no, that'd be Rick. My trailers are good. John was first once I went live, followed by Sam, followed by Scott, excuse me, followed by Galactic Volcano. And he says, hey, I sound good. That's good. Actually didn't have to go change any settings. Well, I did actually change the setting while I was showing the 248 133 that you were seeing, which is what's going to be coming across about now. That's ChatGPT's rendition of tonight's numbers for the thumbnail. Tonight's numbers were constructed and suggested by Rich here in home in the homies, and Robert did the rest of the thumbnails. Turned out really good. I was pretty happy with that. Let's see. Jeff Ryman says hi to everybody. And Edward Bass says hello, everyone. Hello, Edward. Thank you so much for that comment you made on the trailer. I do appreciate it. I will get back to the list of what you guys sent in. I have no rhyme or reason, so basically it's just going to be a go straight down the list type thing, or go eeny, meeny, what, I don't know yet, however I decide to do it.
Every Army commander, Corps commander, divisional commander kills 8 of 9 admirals.
Greg, if you're going to have your TV playing, at least be watching my show so we can hear my voice. Come on. Help a brother out. My goodness. Oh, I forgot you're mad today.
Couldn't file my goddamn taxes.
I heard. Because you were trying to do it online, right?
Yeah, I completed them. It said, do you want to e-file them? I said, yes. So I go through the steps, pay for it with my card. And this year, the IRS is now requiring you to create an online account through a website called ID Me.
Yeah.
Verify you.
Yeah.
I did that.
Surprised they're still using that.
I did that. And then the next step, it says, brings up a screen. It says, upload your driver's license photos to the IRS. It says, click on the link. There's no goddamn link on that page.
I'm going to mute some things here.
You're supposed to draw them by crayon.
You using software to do your taxes, or?
Yeah, I'm using the online TurboTax. I've used it for 15 years.
I just buy the software every year when it's on sale.
Now I'm back. I had to tell the thing down there to turn the volume down on the thing in there because the game hadn't started yet and the commercials were getting annoying. So, yeah, I hate to hear that, Greg. I really do. I'm surprised they're using ID Me because the VA was using ID.me for a long time, and they just recently went over to VA.gov, I think it is. I had to switch my ID.me over to VA.gov. So Jamie's in the house. She's checking her weather, and it's a mild 88 degrees in Missouri right now, which is probably in Missouri. It's probably Missouri in Missouri, okay? Probably hot, depending on the humidity. Um, we got bad weather predicted to have started about 10 minutes ago, all the way through the night, and our temperature is going to drop about 40 degrees from today, which was absolutely gorgeous today. It was 86 degrees outside. I came so close to playing golf. I went out to get the mail and bring in my trash bin. I was like, am I going to go see my mom? Am I going to play golf? No, boy, that's a tough one. Mom went out. I spent about an hour and a half with her today. And then I paid $3.79 a gallon for gas at Costco. Everywhere else in the world, it's $4.19 a gallon. So I thought I did very, very good getting my gas at $3.79. Good to see Jamie. Good to see Scott.
We're 345 here only because they took the tax off.
They took the tax off.
Our governor, every time it goes up, it seems like they somehow or another he can get the tax off of it. I don't know how he does it.
That would be nice to know.
Some states are doing that. It's a temporary thing, but
well, sure. I mean, they got to make their money. I mean, they're in business to make money. So,
I mean, I read about that in some other state on a news article today, but I don't remember which one.
well, I went a different route down to see my mom, and exclamation W space volcano, and it gives him a Hawaii. Okay, I'm guessing there's a volcano named Space Volcano. Let me turn my phone off. I thought I had done that earlier. Now it's turned off. Yeah, every place I went by was 419, 419, 419. So when I got down to see my mom, I checked the app, 379. So I made sure I got to Costco today to get it. I still ended up spending a little over $40 to fill the car up. So I would have hated to seen what it would have been at 419. I wanted to gas up today. Kilauea is an ancient water world volcano. Cool. Sam's got 78 degrees for his weather. See if I get my weather here. Apparently I do. 64. Wow, we dropped that much. Long Dog's in the house. He said internet came back on about 15 minutes ago. I'm telling you, this is happening much too lately. Very suspicious because new digital service being aggressively. So you think they're turning off your cable to get you to buy new service? Is that what you're implying? Long Dog got some points. No, it's 78 degrees in National Park. Wait a minute. What did it say? Oh, it said it was 78 degrees. 78.1. We're going to get technical
Who's
about it.
Dog's internet provider?
I don't know who his internet provider is. One of the ones in California, and who knows? It could be Comcast. It could be. He lives out there in the middle of the desert, so I have no idea.
I heard in some places it's not that good. Like Doug, it's not the best where he lives.
Yeah, well, he claims that he lives on an island in Fresno and that they have crappy, horrible service anyway. So maybe one day they'll get good service. I don't know. Mike Wojak in the house. Hello, Mike.
Yeah, hello.
Been a couple days since I
south,
saw you.
It's been quite a while.
Just south of well, my niece lives just south of Doug. They got Comcast, I believe. I don't think it's that good.
So Long Dog hasn't let us know what he has as his provider yet. Chona's in the house. Hello, Chona. Good job on the singing tonight, by the way. I enjoyed it. I was multitasking watching the Purdue Texas game, and I did call it last night that Iowa would upset Nebraska, and they did. Do you guys realize, and I won't bore you with this, but do you guys realize there's an outside chance that the final four teams to make the final four can all be from the Big Ten? Interesting. Two of the teams advanced today. One of those two teams, either Purdue or Iowa, won't go because whoever wins that game will be the first team into the Final Four. I got to pull for Iowa again because, well, I don't like Purdue, and I got to pull for the Hawkeyes. I'm not a big Hawkeye fan, but in this instance, go Hawkeyes. So how you been, Mike?
Good, I can't complain.
Tomorrow is
What it
opening
do?
night for Braves, Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, opening day baseball was today, and I can't remember when did Major League Baseball open this early in March. I always thought it was in April, but it apparently was today. And I think my
We're
team once it,
almost in April,
yeah, I get it. Today's the
a
26th.
week,
What we got? 5 days?
a week
Yeah, basically, yeah.
or 6 days.
So now Major League Baseball is like, close enough. Go ahead and start the season.
So they
I haven't
put
even. Go ahead, Chris.
Atlanta has a contract to play the over air with Gray Media. But the problem is with Dish, I don't even know whether it would have been on Dish anyway, but Gray Media is big TV in Macon. But you know how the HD TV goes like dot one, dot two? Their main channel is me TV, and Dish gets it. Well, it would get it if they didn't pull it. They pulled it right now. So I don't even think we would have got it anyway because we don't get the sub channels. We just get the main channels.
Well, tonight was the first night I've actually watched the game, and I watched the bigger part of watched the majority of the game. And I tell you what, both ways against both teams, there were some sketchy calls called, and I think the one that I thought was the sketchiest was when two players tangled up, they fell to the ground, and since I couldn't figure out who to call what on, they just called a double technical foul, and everybody was happy. And that took about 10 minutes for them to decide that. My team lost 3-0 tonight, so we're off to the normal rip-roaring start that we always get to. Well, there goes the World Series this year. I guess it's over.
Yeah, actually, that BTV comes off one of their sub channels, so we don't get the main channel. We just get the MeTV when they're not in a dispute.
Jeff,
So
you're being asked, what are you having to eat tonight? Jeff goes, who, me? No, the other Jeff.
Grapes,
Grapes? Ugh,
that's my snacking food since I started on my diet a year ago.
that's pretty healthy.
Green grapes are pretty
A lot of
good.
sugar in grapes, though. It wouldn't be good if you were diabetic.
Well, I don't like grapes, so you don't have to worry about that. 14-2, the Brews. Yeah, I seen that score earlier today too. So I don't know. Scott's saying something about a short. I uploaded a short earlier today. I actually shot 5 videos today, all under 30 seconds, because I'm going to do 5 uploads of shorts, and they're going to be part 1, which was today, part 2 probably tomorrow, 3 the next day. You kind of sense what's going on here. And I was amazed at how much traction the first one got. It really surprised me. It's got 304 views, and I uploaded it this afternoon. That's amazing. So we'll see what happens with part 2, 3, and 4. I think it's just 2, 3, and 4. There might be a 5. I don't know.
You only need 999,700 more views to get some money.
Yeah. I think Sam's excuse me, I'm losing my voice. I think Sam's looking into how the watch hours actually affect our shorts. How the shorts actually affect our watch hours. Surprised somebody didn't do the English on that one. That it would be nice to know. So Bill was here this morning early when I was here this morning early. And last night when I went to bed, I had 966 watch hours. Okay, that's a decent number. So this morning And I showed Bill. I woke up to 700 and I believe it was 64. I lost over 200 watch hours overnight.
Hmm.
No way in hell. And unfortunately, Bill got the brunt of my rant on that. And then I'm like, well, okay. So last night's stream didn't do as good as I thought it did. And a year ago, the stream did way better than I thought it did. So I lost 200 hours. And I'm pissed about it, but there's nothing I can do about it. So I let it go. Didn't think a thing about it. Later on this afternoon, when I was messing around in YouTube, I went to check my analytics. I now have 977.9. So whatever was going on with YouTube, somebody figured it out, and we're all good. Too many bots watching. Yeah, that Wintermute said too many bots. That thought crossed my mind as well, but it's bounced back. So I don't know. Maybe they were updating something. Maybe something was going on. That's much better. Right? If I can maintain the nines, I've kind of given up on getting to 1,000, but the nines is cool. Let me look at chat. No training uploads today, Scott. Grapes are the fruit of the gods. I don't like grapes. I like raisins, which is nothing but more than a dried grape. Grapes are coming into season from Long Dog, and I've never liked grapes ever. I think I've probably eaten 10 grapes in my life. I just fruit salad. I spit the grapes out. My mom used to get so mad at me.
You ever eat raisins before?
I like raisins. I actually do like raisins. I know that raisins are dried grapes. I mean, I was a big Raisin Bran fan for many, many years. Um, I almost said, "Tell the bots to get back in the kitchen and make me." Yeah, I don't know what it was. I wasn't going to lose a lot of sleep over it. I was like, "Oh well, I lost 200 hours, and I'll just figure out a way to make some of those back." It didn't happen. I mean, it happened. I didn't do anything. I uploaded one short. There's no way 304 views on a short got me 200 watch hours. Because if that's the truth, I'm going to be the short king of the world within a week. Oh boy, doesn't that sound fun? No? No? At least Greg shaking his head no.
Well,
Probably
as long as
tomorrow. Okay.
cut up into small portions.
No, actually, I did it the hard way, and I shot the video. I said so kind of funny. I set everything up. I chopped up my onions, I chopped up the meat. I set everything up, and I probably moved things 4 or 5 times. And I shot the video. I shot a still picture first. That looked okay. Then I shot the first video, put the phone away, and did the next step. Now I shot the next video, put the phone away. I'm not smart enough to shoot the whole video at once, take it into DaVinci, and then chop it up. Oh, that's too smart. Let's do it the hard way and shoot a video, stop, shoot a video, stop. That's the much more easier way to do it. I think the next time I do it, I'll shoot the long video and take it in and render it out and edit it that way. Oh no, I'm about doing my laundry. Can I borrow your bot when your bot gets done with your laundry? How's your weather, Mike?
Not bad today. It's, yeah, let me look it up for you.
Are you going to get any more snow this year?
I have my doubts. It's possible, but if we do, it won't last.
You're right.
What was it? I was gonna look up the weather today, what we had.
Yeah, Greg says, can a bot buy my taxes? I don't know if you want to trust that or not. Jamie says that they have bots already in the movies, and bots are doing the chores for people, for the folks. And no, she needs her bot to mow the lawn and get my mail. Yeah, I looked at my mom. I looked at my lawn when I got back from visiting my mom. I'll be all right. I'm really surprised they made it this long. I was yelling at the TV. I'm not a Purdue fan, but I did want Purdue to win tonight, especially since they have an outside chance to get to the Final Four. And it was a good game. It was a real good game. I know Illinois and Houston are on right now. It's a commercial, so I don't care. Thank you, Are you going to send that to me COD, or are you going to deliver it when you bring the bot, or what are you doing here? I need to know. So job fair tomorrow, morning to afternoon. That'll be fun. And I'm not playing golf because the temperature is 40 degrees colder tomorrow than it was today. Today was oh my gosh. Maybe some flurries for Scott in the morning. Yeah, I think we're done. Our long range forecast seems to be we're going to get some rain, but no more snow. I know Rick Lakes mentioned that he thought he might get one more snow, but it too wouldn't amount to anything. And speaking of Rick, was he in chat earlier tonight or not?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm all the way back to 757. I don't see him. Yep, he was in chat. 917. He said hello to everybody. So he was here earlier. I hope to get back tomorrow in time to catch Rick. It's way up north, about 40-minute drive north, and it's from 2 to 11. I plan on, when they open the doors at 2, I plan on walking through the doors at 2. Kind of interested to see how this one's going to go. Scott says they expect to get some snow. Well, so are you talking cumulative snow, or are you just talking flurries? Because flurries don't really count for snow, does it? I mean, just it's a nuisance. We get frustrated, but it's like rain.
Rain has advantage. You don't have to shovel it.
That's true. That's very true. And well, my backyard becomes a lake, which I've had 3 lakes already this year, which is amazing. And if we're supposed to get 2 inches of snow in this area tonight. If we get that, my lake will be again tomorrow morning. I need to go do something kind of quick like. Don't mind me. I have no idea who that was, but whoever it was, thank you. And that's the first time you caught that? All right, I'm back. I had to send something real quick. Let me get back to chat here. That would have been John. Thank you, John. For those of you that were aware, I was having some issues last night with the Shield and the VLC communicating. That got fixed about, I don't know, 2:30 in the morning this morning. After everyone else had given up, Wintermute to the rescue. And we checked one thing that I think we thought of it. I think someone did mention it while we were talking about it on the after stream Zoom, but we didn't look into it. And he sent me a link today to look into the Roku, but it's got to be Wi-Fi hooked up, so that's going to be fun. And I've got to turn my camera off for just a second, and I'll show off the great thumbnail that Robert made and with Rich's assistant.
Didn't
Thought
the
it turned
Zoom
out.
restart? The
Do what,
Zoom
Chris?
restarted last night, didn't it? The countdown.
I think Zoom restarted this morning. I think it ended about 5 o'clock in the morning. I think it restarted about 7 this morning, maybe. I'm not sure the exact
Okay,
time.
I must have been. I slept good last night. I must have been on.
Well, 11 hours. If you go back 11 hours, so that'd be what, 9:30 ish, give or take, maybe. But yeah, it was scheduled to end last night. I left Zoom. I went to bed. Got a decent night's sleep. I'm not going to be around very long tonight because I need to be up early in the morning. I don't look forward to the drive, but hopefully something good will come out of it. Something about a valve. Supposed to send a plumber out tomorrow. The hot water valve, tank valve is leaking. Oh no, not good. Chona says hello with the pink hand. Hello, Chona. I think I'm pretty much caught up with chat. Watching Arizona and Sheridan. No and no. I don't think Alex does anything anymore. He used to do stuff. I think primarily uploads, but I don't think he's done anything in a good number of years. And I stopped watching Arizona years ago. Years ago.
I'm watching the 4,373rd airing of Star Trek, The Wrath of Khan.
The original Wrath of Khan with Shatner and Ricardo Montalban.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is good. That one is good. Uh-oh, I have suddenly lost the studio. Are we still live? I know Zoom is good because I can see Zoom, but I lost the studio. Hot water valve leaking sounds like the overpressurization valve, usually on the side of the hot water tank, the one that has a little lever. I think I know what you're talking about. Wintermute says we're still live. I found it. Yeah, I somehow it got buried. It's Memorex. Well, if it's Memorex, it's good Memorex. I'll be the first to tell you that. So,
Supposed to check that twice a year. Put a bucket under the pipe and lift it up. Let it fall down, lift it up, let it fall down. So it doesn't leak.
so if you lift it up and something comes out, does that mean the valve's bad, or what is that proving? No. You're also supposed to.
You're resetting the gasket in there.
Oh, okay. You're also supposed to drain your, or not drain it, but aren't you supposed to flush it like once every year or so?
Depends on how hard your water is.
I'm sure we have extremely hard water here in Indiana.
If you got a lot of white stuff around your faucets, yes.
No, I don't. Well, it's brand. It's not even 2 years old yet, so I shouldn't have. Long Dog is asking a question. Jamie says no idea. They put tiles around it, and they've only lived there about a year and a half. Listen to Greg. Yeah, he's your man.
Got my
Did
wheel, my lawnmower today.
you get it put on the mower? All right. Wait, did you try to do your taxes before or after you got the mower wheel?
After.
Oh, that. So you took your frustrations out on the lawnmower and the wheel, then, right?
No, I did my taxes after I put.
Oh, after. Okay, I misunderstood. I thought you put the wheel on. All right. Well, that's good because then the mower got put together correctly.
Well, it's just one bolt and a washer. Jesus, fraud. I ain't that senile yet.
Oh, I'm not senile, but I bet you I could have screwed it up. If you agree with me.
One.
Exactly. TPC 2015. I'm going to go out on a guess here, and that is going to be
Cruise.
Tim Cruz. Whoever said that, yes. And I'm not sure. I know it's Timothy Philip Cruz, maybe. Timothy Paul Cruz, maybe. Timothy. I'm sure it's Tim. I'll go check his channel out, and it is. Looks like he's got an AI picture on there. All right, Tim, you got some splaining to do.
Well, he's got 5 billion channels.
At least, but he's got some, as they used to say in one of them TV shows, he's got some splaining to do. He started his channel April 18th, 2021. He's got 3,220-ish 3.22K subscribers. One video. I'm saying, what is it? Shenanigans, I believe is what it's called. I can't say the other term I would like to use, but you guys can figure it out. That must have been it. Well, yeah, that too, but that must have been one huge, massively watched, very interesting video. Long Dog says, I mean, if you're going to call a plumber, you're going to replace the valve, single job in most cases, and the anoid rod is just as important. Yeah, there's all kind of things I'm learning about hot water heaters. So,
And if you have a regulator on your incoming water line, you gotta have a pressure tank that can make your valve leak If
Is
it's
that a
not,
new thing or is that back in the day thing?
it's been for the last 10 years or more.
He's making that channel for his shorts. Okay.
Because it's no way for the pressure to go back out like it used to in the main lines with regulator.
All right. Yeah. Jamie says they have a lease, they rent. If anything goes wrong, you call the landlord. That's the smart thing to do. Tim says he's making the channel for the shorts channel. Well, good luck with that. Maybe me and Sam need to reach out to you to see how shorts actually affect our watch hours. I'm not losing any sleep over it, though. I'll be honest about that. I just want to hit 1K in a 28-day period one time. That's it.
I have a separate channel for shorts. When you can have it on the main channel, and it actually helps your main channel.
They say it does. Lucy, Ricky, Spalding to do. I'll
Maybe
think
it's 'cause
about
he's
that in a
plating.
minute. Yeah. Oh, okay. Explaining. Got it. Yeah. I knew I heard it somewhere. Thank you. 2048. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate that. I'm sure Jamie does too. So has anybody got anything they want to bring up or talk about, or any issues that are going on, or anything they need help with, or anything they want some advice with? And I'll refer you to good people if you have something you need help with. Jeff, you're muted. Probably good thing.
What?
Would? If not, I'm going to wrap it up. Yeah.
With a
That'll,
bow?
yes. Can you see me wrapped up? No, never mind. I don't even want to picture
Oh,
that. So
couldn't unsee that.
hit the wrong button. No, you're good. Ricky Ricardo and Lucy, the Lucy show,
I love
which
Lucy.
I remember that show. Jackie
Lucy's got
Gleason.
some explaining to do.
Yeah. Trying to think of some other shows I remember from that time frame. I'm drawing a blank.
Have a risque dad joke we'll finish after the
All right.
Thanksgiving.
All
You
right.
know what the difference is between a snowman and a snow woman? Think about it.
No.
Well, think about it while you're logging off.
All right. All right. Anybody have Sanford and Son? Sanford and Son was in the 70s. I believe
Yeah,
Lucy was in the 60s, if I remember right.
started in the 50s.
50s,
Oh, it started in the 50s. Okay.
55
All
or
right.
something.
Yeah, it's interesting. She and her husband started Desilu Studios,
Yeah, I knew that.
and they were smart about it. Instead of just taking so much to show, they negotiated, I think it was with CBS, and they got the perpetual rights to all of those.
That was smart.
So whenever, and that was prior to it becoming a hit. And CBS thought, well, I mean, you got this crazy lady and this Cuban guy you can hardly understand, he'll never do anything. And they made a pot full of money off of those rights. I
Yeah.
Love Lucy still being rebroadcast some places.
Probably on Me TV. Edward says Topper. Wasn't Topper, wasn't that about a ghost?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do vaguely remember that. Tim says A-Team, Andy Griffith. Andy Griffith wasn't in the 60s. Wasn't in the. I think I remember him from the 70s.
60s.
60s? Okay. Well, I know the A-Team was not around in 1960, 1970. 99% sure on that. I believe Desi and Lucy had a house here in the great the Big Desert. Guys, use small words, please. I graduated from Eminence High School, and that cost me $5. So I don't have that smart of an education, but it was fabtabulous. Bill dropped something into Zoom chat.
You said, has anybody got anything? Yeah. I need help with my taxes.
Tracy's on her
Uh,
way.
The
For a
Three
small
Stooges,
fee,
yeah.
the homies will take care of you.
Mary Poppins, Supercalifragilistic. Good movie, by the way.
Yep.
Ironside. I think Ironside was actually in the '60s and morphed into the '70s, didn't
Well,
it?
Ironside was, I know,
Raymond Burr.
I don't remember exactly, but it starred the same guy that was in Perry Mason.
Raymond
So it
Burr.
Raymond
started,
Burr.
Raymond Burr.
so it
Yeah.
started after the Perry Mason was done.
Man from Uncle, I believe, was '70s. Get Smart, I believe, was '70s. Two good shows.
They're
R.
60s.
Miss Brooks. I don't remember
That
R.
was in
Miss
the
Brooks.
50s. I remember it.
Yeah.
It was in the 50s.
Tim says Betty Boop Bop.
Betty Boop was like the 40s almost.
I was gonna say it was way, way back. H&R Block, just pay the money you got, then to blame if anything goes wrong. They will back you up. It's worth the money,
I
at least for
use
you.
H&R Block, but I wait and I watch Amazon and buy it when it's on sale at the end of December.
Rick's in the house. Hello, Rick. 28 degrees.
About
Oh,
Betty Boop.
that's cold. Dennis the Menace. Yeah. I
60s.
think I remember Dennis the Menace being in black and white originally,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do. Jay
Well,
North, I
there's,
believe, played Dennis. Yeah,
Leave It to Beaver, which was in black and white.
yeah.
Other notes
Wintermute
there?
says The Little Rascals. That was another good one. The Munsters. Oh yeah.
That was what, 70s? Munsters?
I think late '60s, early '70s.
60s.
I
The Addams
think.
Family, when they blew up the train.
That was the Adams Family, I believe, with Gomez.
Yeah.
I believe. Dogwood and Blondie. Was that a people or was that a cartoon?
Both.
Both? Okay.
Comic strip to
It
start
was a
with.
series and after it was a cartoon.
I Love Jeannie was the '70s. God, I see her long hair. Barbara.
Barbara
No,
Eden.
no,
Thank
not
you.
those.
Yeah, Barbara Eden.
Yeah,
Or
Ron
Scott
Doug
says
does know.
that Man from Uncle started in '64 and ended in '68. Okay. My Three Sons. I remember My Three Sons.
Yeah, Lawn Dog, I used H&R Block, and the only trouble I had was operator error.
I mean, you bought it though, right? You were the one operating it. Okay.
Yep.
I've used them in the past. Gilligan's Island, '70s. Brady Bunch, clearly
Yeah.
'70s.
How about
Partridge
Twilight Zone?
Family, '70s.
Twilight Zone.
Okay.
Brady Bunch.
Twilight Zone might have been in the '50s, Mike.
Go
It's
get
it's an old series. Somebody will Google it.
Ken?
You
Do,
don't have to.
Seven.
I got the whole collection right here.
uh-oh.
Ken?
Twilight Zone, 1959 to 64.
59. Okay.
Go get find
Yeah,
them.
Brady Bunch started
Okay.
in 1969, actually.
Really? Okay. So,
Uh,
Rich, you were saying something?
Yeah, go get find them was in the 60s.
Really?
Yeah, because they started in black and white.
Yeah.
the Batman, the original.
Great. My
one,
memory's gone
Adam
and I'm only
West-
66. Wonderful.
Adam West in the Batman series, the original one on TV.
Was that in the '60s?
Yeah, because I
Had to be
remember-
late '60s then.
Yeah, late 60s.
Lassie, John, yeah.
Chips, Highway Patrol.
That was
Those were '70s for sure.
70s, yeah.
CHIPS. Gilligan's Island, '64 to '67. Okay. Wow. Oh, Green Acres.
Uh,
Ava Gabor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
You know,
who was the guy? Who was the guy that played the
Eddie
main
Albert.
character? Eddie. Yeah. Okay.
Video.
Yeah, I like that show too.
Arnold.
Ken, a lot of the stuff that was in the show emerged.
Good night, Jamie. Thank you. So, Charlie, we said hi.
A lot of the stuff in the show Emergency, I saw it in the background on Chips.
Dragnet. Yeah, I actually have a trailer that involves Dragnet. I don't know. It's not rock and roll music, but maybe one day I'll play it. Can't do no worse than
Yeah.
tonight's trailer did.
Yeah, it was Dragnet and then switched, what's his name that was the sergeant in Dragnet was a producer as well. He did the other series.
Web.
Highway Patrol.
Yeah.
Car 54, where are you?
Yeah, Highway Patrol,
Roderick
trying to
Crawford.
think, he was,
That was a 50.
it was a heavy set guy, the same
Roderick
one that
Crawford.
played Marshall
Crawford.
Crawford.
Dillon on the radio version of Gunsmoke,
He
John
was
says-
actually
I
he
think.
was actually in Chips on one episode because they were picking on him, Punch and whatever stopped him.
Tim, you're about 40 years behind where we're at right now. We're all talking about when we were a little younger. You probably don't Google it. John said what the Untouchables. I remember those.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a good series.
Highway Patrol 55 to 59.
And then wasn't there an original The FBI? Wasn't there a TV series called something similar
Ephraim
to
Zimbalist Jr.
Junior?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Hawaii 5-0. Yeah. Jack Lord. Yep. Sam says he weren't alive, but yeah. But you at least have some knowledge of what we're talking about. And Tim's he's thinking of things that are when he was a child, which none of us saw any of this stuff. And he probably can't relate to any of this stuff. I would have trouble with stuff from the 40s and the 50s. I do remember some things from the 60s, but apparently I'm a little off because a lot of what I thought was in the 70s was in the 60s. So does that mean I'm really 56 and not 66? No, I don't know.
The 40s, there wasn't much television around.
Yeah, and look where we're at today.
Yeah. Don't know when the first regular broadcast TV station started, the late 1940s, I think.
Yeah.
I am
But
not
they-
Mr. Ed. Yeah, hello. Thank you, Chona. Bat Masterson was a Western, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yeah.
How about My Mother the Car?
Oh, yeah.
Don't remember. Sabrina, wasn't that a cartoon?
There was a movie. Sabrina the Witch?
Nope, he said it was
Sabrina-
live action. Was
Sabrina
Sabrina the daughter of Bewitched? No,
No.
her name was
It was Bewitched and Sabrina. There were
Okay.
two different shows that were related. Yes.
okay. And didn't in the original of that, didn't the woman that played the Bewitched witch play both characters at one time?
I
Yeah.
believe so. Yes.
Okay, so
There might be the Patty Duke show.
Montgomery,
Patty Duke show there, yeah.
same thing.
Hello, Leone. Leone is in the house. Good to see you again.
Hogan Zeros, yep.
Oh my gosh.
None.
Flying Sally Field.
Yep.
Courtship of Eddie's father. Of course, now we're getting more into the 70s. I'm
Did you?
pretty sure that was in the 70s. Carrie 54, where are you? Oh, Car 54. My bad. I misread it.
No,
Adam 12.
Adam 12. Yeah.
That one.
The Fugitives. Yeah.
David Jen-
The Invaders.
How many people here will admit they watched the show Love America Style?
Oh, I remember saying that.
I remember the name.
So Mike just admitted, yep, me, I did it. How many people will admit? Yeah, me too. I remember it.
I don't remember the show. I remember the name. I probably
Well, it's
saw
like-
it.
If I remember correctly, didn't they have like 2 or 3 little skits in
Yeah,
that hour?
like
Yeah, okay,
skits.
so I thought so. What about Bill Bixby? What was his show in the 70s?
My Favorite Martian.
Yeah.
Oh, and Eddie's Courtship of Eddie's father.
And the Courtships of Eddie's Father, right? Yeah.
The closest star of it was Phil Bixby and Ray Walston.
Oh, I like the guy that played the Martian. The Incredible Hulk. Was that a series? Was the Incredible Hulk ever a TV series?
Yeah.
Was it?
Okay,
Bill
who's a famous actor that was in Love American Style that you wouldn't think of, maybe?
Actors in male actor.
Male actor.
Um,
I wouldn't have thought of this. I just Googled it.
can we get a hint?
Star Wars.
Harrison Ford.
Yep. He's in an episode called Love and the Former Marriage. And I don't remember any of those episodes.
Maybe they'll redo that and I'll star in this genre's Love American style because I got 4 marriages I can go with.
Oh, Flipper.
Right?
Wouldn't that
Planet
be
of the Apes, Flipper. Flipper was a good TV show. Yeah. Titanic was a good movie, I thought, believe it
Sea
or
Hunt?
not.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lloyd Bridges and Sea Hunt, right?
And who can forget McHale's Navy?
Yeah. Ernest Borgnine.
Steve Conway.
Tim Conway.
And Tim Conway, yeah. Yeah. Planet of the Apes. Yeah, they've probably got about 35 different Planet of the Apes movies now.
Carol Burnett Show. Tim Conway.
Oh, God. Carol Burnett, Tim Conway, Harvey Korman. Was it Vicki Lawrence, I think was the other one's name? Gosh, they were funny. Wild Wild West was one of my all-time favorite shows. We would go to my grandparents' house on Saturday, and we sat and watched that show. I loved that show. Robert
And
Conrad
Carol Burnett
and
is still alive.
yeah. Do you what, Jeff?
Carol Burnett's still alive too.
She's got to be late 90s.
92.
Or okay. Thought she was a little older. Dick Van Dyke's 100 now, right?
100 or 101, something like that.
F Troop. Yeah. F Troop was funny. The Beverly Hillbillies. Yeah. Jethro. Ellie Mae. Granny.
Green Acres.
Mm-hmm. Mike mentioned that earlier.
Jethro was the son of the famous boxer, I think.
Yes, I believe he's still alive too. I believe
I think so.
he's got to be late 80s, maybe early 90s
Yeah.
as well. Max Baer is his name.
Yeah, Max Baer Jr.
Yeah. I like Tom Cruise movies. All 3 of my love Tom. Yeah, Tom Cruise is a good actor. I just watched what's that one? The Something Tomorrow, Day After Tomorrow, the Tomorrow, not the Tomorrow War. It's the one where he dies and he comes back, then he dies and he comes back.
Yeah,
I don't remember that one.
I didn't like that.
It's okay the first 3 times you see it, but after that, Alias Smith and Jones, yeah, that was a good 70s series. The Virginian, 19, that's got to be in the 60s.
High Chaparral.
Gunsmoke, nobody's mentioned Gunsmoke.
Oh, yeah.
How about High Chaparral?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Bonanza. I think, was it Bonanza? Wasn't it Bonanza?
The
That
Lone
had-
Ranger.
Lauren Green was the star.
Yeah, and the football player. 77
Grant
Sunset
Walker.
Strip, yeah, good, another good one. The Rifleman, yeah. Edge of Tomorrow, thank you, Winter. I just
Cisco
watched.
Kid, the Lone Ranger.
Route
I remember the
66.
Lone Ranger.
Cisco Kid.
Superman. Nobody's mentioned the original Superman
That's right.
series.
George Reeves.
George Reeves, yeah. Yeah.
There were 2 different Lois Lanes in that one.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
The first one only did 1 season, I think, or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly.
Oh, there's-
And,
No. Neil was her name.
yep.
I like The Mask. That's Jim Carrey.
Yep.
And that was pretty good. I like Jim Carrey as well. I think he's pretty funny. Believe it or not, I liked him in Dumb and Dumber. That was such a stupid, dumb, funny movie. I just did. I like that. Hapalong Cassidy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a series, sort of a modern Western series about, Sky King.
Oh,
About
yeah.
guy had the airplane.
Yeah.
The Green Hornet.
And
Scott brings
Penny?
up the Green Hornet.
Yeah.
it's-
It's about time.
Was there ever?
We're getting close, about 10 minutes, but thanks for
series
the
about
reminder. But I know you're referring to a television show.
Yeah.
Was there a TV series for The Shadow. It was a popular radio thing.
What about Dark Shadows? Wasn't that a TV
Oh,
series?
That was
daytime.
that
Yeah, Dark Shadow, and then
Well, it was still a series though. That was on in the afternoon. It's pretty popular.
trying to think of something else, but my poor brain's about worn out from all this.
Long Dog met Fess Parker. He took me around his winery on a private tour by
Yeah,
Dan
he was a star in 2 different series from
Fess
Disney.
Parker.
Yeah.
Lost in Space. The original Lost in Space. June Lockhart, and I'll think of the other one in a minute.
Guy Williams,
I was.
Angela Cartwright.
Jonathan Smith. No, Jonathan Harris.
Now, I did like Lost in Space when it got remade. I believe it was on Netflix or maybe Amazon. I did like how that turned out. That was pretty good. One of the few series from way back then that they remade that I actually like. Tim Cruise shorts now. Tim is here under a different name. The Dick Van Dyke Show. Yeah, Mary Tyler Moore. A very young Mary Tyler Moore.
Yeah.
I can't think, but what Rosemary Clooney, wasn't she on that? No, that wasn't Rosemary Clooney.
Oh, Rosemary.
Rosemary. Yeah.
Rosemary, and then
Maury Amsterdam.
Maury Amsterdam.
Yeah. MASH from 72. You're getting closer, Tim. I got to give you credit. You're getting closer. Go back about another 12 years and we'll be good. He's got to be Googling this, by the way. Dark Shadows. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of because I remember watching that after school. It was on in the afternoon, like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. www. And we have the first link of the night, I do believe. Let me go see what that is. Thank you, Wintermute. The
Dukes of
Shadow.
Hazzard. Dukes
There
of
you go.
Hazzard.
You what, Chris?
Dukes of Hazzard.
Late 70s, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. The General Lee.
And there was a show that it was spun off of called Moonrunners.
The Big Valley. Yeah, I vaguely remember the Big Valley.
Richard Long.
What about Petticoat Junction? Did anybody here watch Petticoat Junction?
Yep.
I got the movie Moonrunners, and it's got a lot of foul language. I don't watch it that much, but it's a good movie.
Moonrunner.
Moonrunners, yeah.
Yeah. I remember
Is that
the
is it
thing.
sci-fi or is what kind of movie
No,
is it?
It's Dukes of Hazzard was a spin off of that.
Oh, okay.
It's different actors.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Moonshine Runner, sort of. It was a moonshine thing, Moonrunner.
Yeah, Moonshine.
Andy Griffith was good. It was black and white at one point in time too. Ron Howard, Opie,
Ron Howard.
Gomer Pyle. Yeah.
Ron
Surprise, surprise, surprise. Yeah.
My local CBN station, they had I guess an agreement with whoever to carry Andy when they did the news at 5 and it went off at 5:30. They had Andy Griffith for years. I'm talking about years. But now they got the news from 5 to 6, 5
Chris,
to 7. I think.
Can you get MTV, Chris? Or MeTV? Not MTV. MeTV?
No, not right now because they removed it from Gray Media.
Tarzan. I remember the series Tarzan. Have Gun Will Travel. Yeah.
Yeah, the Andy Griffith show had a lot of actors who were in there a few episodes. The guy that played the sheriff in Dukes of Hazzards, he was a singer. He was in 2 different episodes of the Andy Griffith show.
And Mr. Darling, he
Right.
was on Jesse Duke.
Right.
Hmm.
And the lady that played Grandma Walton was in the Andy Griffith show as a,
Nobody
Yeah,
brought the
she-
Waltons up yet. Yeah, the Waltons.
Yeah,
another
she
good one.
she
she
sold
scammed Barney out of a car.
she sold him a bum car.
Still on Corby.
And that was Sam the Butcher
Yeah.
that was
Yeah, so
partner, I guess.
Tim says Blake 7. I'm not remembering Blake 7, but you saying Blake 7 made me think of Robert Blake. What was his TV series? Beretta? Yeah.
Correct.
How about Route 66? It was back there.
Yeah, that was, I do have knowledge of it. I don't think I've ever seen any of them.
Yeah.
77 Sunset Strip.
I
Yeah.
remember, I like the music in that, actually.
Cookie, lend me your comb or something. Was that one?
What was the other
said-
cop show right around Beretta? Kojak,
Oh, no.
Telly Savalas. Yeah, that was pretty good. And of course, everybody's favorite, best cop show there was by far, Get Smart. Hands down, the best one. Would you believe? Dakari? Yeah, I remember Dakari.
That one I never heard of, huh?
Really? It was pretty good.
66, 69.
Paladin dressed in
Right, that-
black. Little
Oh,
House
that
on the
was,
Prairie.
Richard
Paladin
Boone.
dressed in black's ringing a bell for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Well, Have Gun Will Travel.
Travel.
was Paladin, Richard Boone.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if Paladin dressed in black was a separate thing or not.
All right. Getting close to that time. I'm going to go ahead and run this. We will be back as soon as this finishes running. Clarence the Cross-Eyed Lion. I do actually remember that one.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tea. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Feel the rhythm, let it flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
Houston and one other Big 12 team for 3 of
Yeah.
the 4.
Yeah. Houston is playing Illinois. I don't know what the score is, but if Illinois can upset Houston,
Hey,
There's a-
Iowa
there-
State. Iowa State's another possible
yeah,
in the Big 12.
yeah, there's all kinds.
They're in the bracket on the bottom on the right-hand side, whichever region.
John
they're in.
says, remember, he says, good night, everybody. Remember Zorro. I do. So let's wrap this up. Thank you guys so much. This was fun talking really old television shows.
Well, you got
Robin
really
Hood.
old people.
Are you speaking for yourself? I mean, I'm only 56
Well, I'm
according
not
to
the
my
oldest,
mind.
although the oldest guy hasn't shown up yet.
Yeah, he'll be here in a little bit. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you on YouTube. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, the address is up
Yeah.
there. Send me an email, ask for the credentials, and I'll give them to you. See you tomorrow night. Don't forget Rick Lakes tomorrow, 3 to noon. I will try my best to be there, but the job fair is my priority tomorrow, and
Yep.
got to do what I got to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, John Williams said Daniel Boone. That's Parker. He also played
Yeah,
Crockett in a separate series.
yeah,
Same
yeah.
guy.
Tim says good night.
Robin Hood.
Good night.
Edward Bass mentioned Robin Hood. We didn't.
Somebody wants me to sing, and you don't want me to sing. Although I'm working on something. We may have a special guest one night on the homies. Maybe, hopefully, working on it. I'm working out the contractual obligations. Good night, everybody. Rich.